right, first of all, before we get started, and don't worry, I'll hang around and answer any questions you have. I'm not running out of here anytime soon. But before we get started, I think that I'd be remiss if I didn't say on behalf of the whole Jayhawk family, we want to send our condolences to the Maloney family, friends, everyone from the high school after what has just transpired in the last 48 hours. It's not so much as a coach, but as a dad and a loving parent. It's a nightmare. It's just a true tragedy. And I know everyone feels that way, but I have a little different feeling towards my kids, meaning my team. When a player's either on my team or committed to be on my team, I believe that part of my responsibility is to be like a dad to them. I don't try to be their dad, but I try to be like a dad. And when it happens with anyone, anything that happens pains me, but not like this. So all I could do is share my sympathy with his family and friends, and wish Godspeed on Andre.
Were you able to visit him? Or
well, it's funny you asked that. I was going Friday morning because I was in the loop, of what was happening. And my first question, it isn't a shame, but my first question I had to do was call compliance and say, can I go? Am I allowed to go? That was so. We kind of went back and forth on that one right there. I will make sure, without everyone knowing all the things, it was not good from early Friday morning. It was not good, And when I went to bed late Thursday night, I didn't know the magnitude of what we were dealing with. But when I'm talking early Friday morning, like 5 o'clock, it was already not good. So at the time, going to the hospital, we decided I'd be more of a distraction than a help. Because already you're dealing with, a critical situation. So we played it out all day long, and I was in communication, the whole time. And now that what's happened's happened. I'll make sure that I get over either for the wake or the funeral. I'll make sure that I represent the team, and I'll make sure that I get over there. But I'm in no way, when I'm saying these things about Andre, am I trying to take away from the game. Okay, I want to separate the two, because obviously there's a lot of negative to talk about from the game. So let me not use this situation as a buffer leading into talking about the game. I just think that it's not only apropos, but I think it's absolutely necessary for me to say those things before we get going.
So, like text pace, how did that affect you guys?
Well, I don't think that. Here's the problem I have with that game, and I'm always across the board when it comes to blame, but we set up the game. We set up the game in anticipation of trying to make sure we didn't get into a horse race, because I don't think we're set up to be in a horse race. That's not how we're proposed at this time. And when we got into that one, I mean, you think about it, you go from 10-0 at the end of the first quarter to get it now scored 47-0, basically early into the fourth quarter. So in a little over 2 quarters, it's 47-0. Now there's a lot of things that come into that. Okay, there's 3 outs on offense. There's a gray area on a punt, of the punt keep. Which in hindsight, you have back, you wouldn't do that, but, I'm not sitting there and saying it was just he did it completely on his own. There was a gray area there, which I'll ultimately take the responsibility when there's a gray area, because, kids are kids, and, if you do too much thinking, sometimes that could end up happening. But I think that you'll see, I don't know exactly what the stats are, but I know that in the first half, they ran over 50 plays, and we ran a little over 30 plays, and really your defense starts to get worn out. I don't think they paid
Was there a field position and distance to go where you just remove the gray area and you absolutely don't try, no matter what you see as the punter, where you don't try something like that?
There is a field position, but, you know, when you go into a game with one definite look, of all the things they do, they have one look that really, it wouldn't make a difference whether you needed 10 yards or you needed 40 yards. And it didn't present itself, okay? And the young man felt that it did present itself, and that therefore presented the problem. It wouldn't have made a difference. You know, so therefore you don't get scared off of it. When, you know, this was not like we called it, you know, it was the same call was there for every single play until that happened. So if the first punt it would have happened, they would have done it on the first punt. It was, if you get a certain look, it wasn't where the field position was.
Coach, you talked about the offense 3 and out contributing to part of the problem there. Do you have any idea why the offense?
Well, one of the big problems that I saw in the game, and Matt, it's important for me in a game like this that I don't single out anyone without really having done, you know, but I mean, the quarterback center exchanges alone, you know, killed us. I mean, we're 3rd and 1. That, we'll throw some false start penalties on there too. You know, and our players were a little upset, and they had a reason, which, although I understand the reason, it's not acceptable. You know, but you know, we have 3rd and 1, and the ball snapped on the ground, our ball snapped over the quarterback's head, and like I said, you're not just blaming the quarterback center exchange, but when I go back, I'm sure it's going to be at least a half dozen, maybe more, and some of them in the criticals. Sometimes you don't even see them. Because sometimes you'll see a ball handed off, like, you won't see that the ball was on the ground and the guy got up and got the ball handed off. But it really restricts you with what you're doing, and it really hurt the ebb and flow of what we're doing.
Charlie, you talked about after the Louisiana Tech game about getting the inside run game, getting that right. Can you start again today? Is that a worry about a recurring thing?
Well, part of that was we actually thought we had one package. We came out and empty. That was throwing the ball. Then we had one package going in. We felt pretty good about that. We were going to be able to run inside and outside. And that's where some of those quarterback center exchanges presented themselves. So you never even got a chance with some of the things you were expecting. You know, never even got a chance to really run the gamut on them. So I mean, like I said, that was just one of the problems from the game. But that was one of the things that kind of stood out for me, which took away some of the best firepower. It took away some of the best firepower you had in the inside run game.
Speaking of the flow, talk about putting Michael in there as part of that package.
Well, I mean, to be able to run inside and outside, one of the thought processes there was when your quarterback is no threat to run, you have one less guy to defense. And just his presence out there, whether he was running the option or handing it off, okay, usually loosens up the inside run game because you have to respect the outside run game.
You had a lot of success offensively on those first couple series, and then it just kind of hit a brick wall. Did Tech do something, change something defensively?
No, as a matter of fact, they did. That's what bothers you the most. You know, they were walking in and out of looks, but they basically stood pretty aggressively with their cover 4 look. They got in the little 5-man rushes, you know, but nothing that should have, gotten you. And they had a couple times where they played man coverage where the quarterback's waiting for somebody to get open, but nothing presented itself that these guys haven't been practicing against for the last couple of weeks.
So what did change then in the first 10 minutes of the last 50?
Well, when you have one, let's say in a 3 and out, okay, in a 3 and out, if you have a false start or you have one negative play, I think when we go back and look at this, and I don't know the number, I wish I did, but I'm not that smart. I think when we go back and look at the negative plays that happened in the game, okay, the picture's going to tell the story. I think that we had too many negative plays in the game, and I think I don't think it'd be glaring once we go back and review it.
Does it go back, the fake punt, how much air did that take out of the balloon? Because, they hit the ball where they got it, and momentum seemed to just really.
I think it was just one play. Again, there were so many things, Kevin, there were so many plays in this game. I mean, to sit there and take one play, I mean, the score's 20-10 at halftime. I mean, it's not like you're down 40 points, it's 20-10 and you're getting the ball first. You could say the ball bouncing off of Tony's hands on an under route on the first play of the second half, had the same effect, all of a sudden they get an interception on the ball. That's the worst thing that should happen on the play is game 5. That's the worst thing that should happen. So, I mean, it isn't any one play, just like the quarterback center exchanges aren't the play. I mean, whether it's a fake punt or an interception off a deflection, I mean, really is not relevant. There's just too many negative plays. Across the board, there's just too many negative plays.
So you feel like you get this thing turned at halftime, you get the ball down 10?
Well, I'm saying, let's go get any score on the board. Let's go get 3, let's go get 7. Let's get it to a 1-score game. Okay, now, I know that if it gets in a shootout, it's not gonna, too many times I've gone into a game saying, hey, we can score a bunch of points, and until we do score a bunch of points, I'm not gonna expect that that's gonna be the case. Okay, so, but I said, okay, here's what we're doing, and then, was it the first, I think it was the first play, wasn't it? So we throw a shallow cross, which, Tony had, a lot of his yards were on those same plays in the game. It was the exact same stuff. And this one bounces off his hands and to them, and now all of a sudden, they got another score on the board, and, now you're, instead of it going, could it start any worse? Could the second half start any worse than that? When you cut down your game plan and you think okay, here's the things that give you the best chance. Now it just went from bad to worse.
Do you worry about you talked about after Tech, how good it felt to see them get rewarded for the hard work and to see that for good? Do you worry about the psyche? Do you keep and monitor that on something like this when they're still working hard and it rolls?
There'll be enough guys that it's important to. Okay, and what our job's gonna have to be is find out the ones that you don't feel it is important. Okay, and that's gonna be one of the major tasks that you're dealing with, because you don't know how each kid handles it. My conversation after the game, I had about a 15-minute conversation, and a lot of what you were asking was a lot of what I was addressing. Because right now, from both you and I, it's rhetorical. We don't really know the answer right now. I know, I'll give you an example. Ben Heaney, Ben Heaney went as hard at the end of the game as he went early in the game. That didn't change. That quarterback could have walked, or whoever it was, running the ball up the left in red zone, down inside the 5-yard line, going in, could have walked in. Heaney wasn't going to let him score. So I'm using him as an example. There's a guy that, I'm not saying he plays perfect, but he's going to play all out on every single play. And, I think that's one thing that you're going to have to be judging when you're watching how many guys are doing that.
Charlie, James Sims, he didn't get a lot of work early. Was that just the way the packages?
Well, he
worked?
wasn't in empty. So when we're throwing it, the two backs we're putting in are Tony and Brandon, which that's the right thing to do. The problem is when we got into a couple of packages where he was featured, that's where we had some of those negative plays that I was talking about. So he really wasn't the problem. The situation was now all of a sudden you're in long yardage all the time. It kind of takes you out of what, you need to get into shorter yardage, or else, it takes him out of the game. It takes what he does the best out of the game.
You talked a lot about, one of the steps you had to take was to get more competitive and eliminate those kind of games. Obviously, the scoreboard shows that this was one of those kind of games. Do you feel that way, or is what you saw in the first quarter and then being in it at halftime enough?
I can't justify, being content with anything about that game. The first quarter to me is almost irrelevant. Because really, it's the second quarter and the third quarter. almost the fourth quarter might be irrelevant, because it became more garbage time. But you think about it, they scored, I don't know, what was their last field goal, whatever, but they scored their field goal to go up to make it 57-10 with like 12 and a half minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So basically what you're saying is it just a couple minutes over half, you just got outscored 47-0. What are you gonna be doing now? Not gonna beat anybody. So rather than harp on the first quarter or harp on the fourth quarter, I'm really harping on the second and third quarters. I think that's where the game went from competitive to basically non-competitive.
The quarterback had a little to do with that too. You guys really had him flustered early and seemed to really control what they were doing passing the ball, and then he got comfortable with it.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know exactly the answer to that, because like I said, I give the defense, I have a quality defensive staff, and I give them the liberties to, I'll have to ask questions. I don't wanna judge anything that I'd be premature on my end. A lot of times you sit there and say, well, it's so-and-so's fault, when it wasn't so-and-so's fault. So I'll wait until after I've talked to them, I'll watch the tape, I'll watch the defensive tape, tomorrow morning. But then, I'll get the critical evaluation from them about 10:30 or so.
As far as the center exchanges, do you go back to square one and see if you can find somebody who can be counted down to? We were in the fourth quarter discussing, Tim and I were kind of discussing, possibilities. So we'll address that further in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Coach, how much more painful is the loss when you see all these little things going wrong and you say the fourth quarter is probably relevant, and you look up and you're basically nobody in the stands and people are left.
If I were at the game, I probably would have left too. Now, when I was in school, I never left. Okay, when I was in school, because we just didn't leave. We went to the game, we stayed for the whole game, whether you won or lost the game, we stayed. But I can't complain with people living in this game. I mean, I can't complain about that. The product they were seeing wasn't worth keeping around. They'd be staying just because they had friends playing, or because they were stupid like me and just had a sick loyalty to make sure you're there, be a masochist. They should get combat pay today for just sticking around to the end.
Should they come back for the next game, Coach?
That's a rhetorical question. Next question.
How about Andrew?
Hold on, I'm the one who's supposed to be the wise guy here.
How about Andrew Truzilli? Obviously, it was an irrelevant play, but does it mean something? And
It wasn't really irrelevant to me,
okay.
because Andrew Truzilli's been a guy who, because of his play, got buried on the depth chart, and because of his play, is working his way back up the depth chart. So I don't consider that irrelevant at all. As a matter of fact, here was that play. I called the protection, I called a play, I yelled, Michael, throw it to him. I had him at that for a play. And sometimes you think this is a real, and that's one of the few ones that worked in the game. Maybe I should do that more often. I said, Michael, and it pointed at him. So he went back and laid it out there for him, and the kid made a play. I was happy for Truzilli, I was happy for Michael.
Is that a possibility, to dumb it down so much to where you just let these guys go play like
Well,
that?
you see a lot of formations out there, but there's not a lot of plays out there. We're already dumbing it down. That's part of the issue.
Yeah.
It's just different ways to run the same combinations. It isn't where players, you'll look, it isn't like they don't know what to do. It's the execution of what to do. And like I said, it's easy to sit there and talk about quarterback center exchanges or punts and things like that. But really, at the end of the day, I'm responsible. And I'll accept that responsibility because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Any last shots? Go ahead, without being sarcastic, please.
There was some reports that players had APU, All Players United, written on their gear. What are your thoughts on?
First of all, I didn't see it, and second of all, I don't know what it is. And third of all, the only thing I saw somebody with "R, rest in peace." That's what I saw. And to be honest with you, even though I didn't see that till the only one I saw was in the locker room, it was RIP, and I'd have a tough time faulting him for that. Any others? All right. Thank you.